So today I'm speaking with two brothers from the UK countryside, Derbyshire, who proved that growing up in the same house can actually produce something wonderful. Great harmonies,
Oh,
fantastic covers from across generations, and viral videos on TikTok, Instagram. Howard and George Morett, it's great to have you here.
Hi, Miriam.
thank
Thank
you.
you for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
It's a
Thank you.
pleasure. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
What a lovely introduction as well. That was really good.
That's the best
Hi.
introduction we've ever had.
I know.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. I'm glad. Okay, so you're not just bandmates, you're brothers. How does your relationship as brothers shape your sound?
Who shaped the sound?
Yeah.
We argue quite a lot, to be fair.
That doesn't shape the sound.
Shaping the sound, yeah, because I think because we're brothers, we can just tell each other exactly how we feel. George tends to stress a lot about the lyrics of a song, whereas I would happily just have scatting. I'd be scuba da bab bab ba doo ba doo the whole way through. So we kind of argue about how fast the lyrics should go down.
So you can
Whereas,
see why I get frustrated.
whereas I'm more focused on the melody and how things sound. Yeah. So that definitely shapes how we sound, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I would,
We disagree quite a lot as well.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
it's just disagreement. Every song is a product of disagreement after disagreement after disagreement.
Now let's talk about nice things, okay? What do you admire most about each other?
Oh,
That's a hard one.
that is a difficult one.
Yes.
I like.
Sure you can
I
find
like
any song.
Howard's sense of humor is very good.
Thank you, George. Yeah, cheers, George.
He's very dry. He's got a very dry sense of humor. Sometimes we'll be having a laugh and he'll say something and it's actually funny.
I'd say I like George's outlook on life, and how he deals with things, especially in stressful situations. I'll often stress over the small stuff, and George tends to look at the wider picture.
How do
Um,
you think that's the
yeah, I
case?
think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Well, cheers.
yeah.
Oh, good.
There we are.
Uh, and he's
So,
not bad at the guitar as well, to be fair. He's slightly better than me at the guitar.
what about things you must improve?
Oh, we'll
Right,
be
that's
here
a
a
long
while.
list. Yeah,
How
that's a
long have we
dangerous
got?
that's a dangerous question.
Yeah, I know.
It's so
Yeah.
dangerous, yeah,
After
man.
this interview, there's going to be blood.
Yeah.
How could improve his music theory?
My music theory is bang on. Thank you very much.
We'll we'll end that conversation there. Um,
I think,
I
to
can
be
improve on
honest,
my music theory,
I
to be
think
fair.
daily we are both trying to improve just a small smidgen, but every day. And I think those little improvements.
What would my improvement? You want to say something.
It's timing. It's
Okay,
timing.
yeah.
It's timing.
My timing's basically perfect, but how can't I
No,
hear it?
no, it's not. No, no. Any percussionist that would play with
Oh,
George
that's true. My
would
percussion
be
is
like,
bad.
no, not your percussion, the
Yeah,
timing,
my
the timing. But yeah,
Don't you have proper English punctuality?
English what?
Oh, the way we pronounce stuff.
Yeah.
Um, a little bit, yeah, I suppose. So, the way we pronounce stuff.
Yeah.
We're from London originally,
Hmm.
but we moved up to Derby when we were really very young. So we're from Derby, really. But our dad speaks very, all right, hello, from London type accent. So we've got a bit of a weird mixed accent because we listen to him. Or people around here might say we've got a weird accent.
Yeah, we don't sound like from Derby, do
I'm
we?
also doing my phone voice at the moment. You know how you like when you talk
Oh, good
normally.
afternoon.
Hello.
Good sir.
Yeah.
Typical English accent, I think. Yeah.
You've built a huge audience through covers. When you choose a song to reinterpret, what makes you think, yes, this could become a Whiskey Brothers version?
I think it has to be a song that we love.
Yeah.
We definitely wouldn't learn a song that we don't already love. And we try and take a song and change it completely, really. We do original stuff as well, and it is slowly growing. But we are known for our covers.
Yeah. I think when we choose a cover, I like to do older songs. I like to bring a new twist to older stuff. We have done some new covers some newer songs and covered those. The older stuff
Better, yeah.
does better, and I prefer it as well.
I think it's music that was written before AI was around, and before technology was where it is now.
Yeah.
So it was more about the musicianship like 30, 40 years ago. And things have changed exponentially now. So
It's fun to put a modern twist on old stuff, I think.
definitely, yeah.
That's great fun.
And some of your videos have reached millions of views online. Come Together, Send Me on My Way, and Brown
Yeah.
Eyed Girl are three of the most successful videos, no, you ever made.
Yeah.
Was there a moment when you realized something had really taken off?
I think the very first, the most viral one we had was Send Me on My Way, and it did 8.5 million, I think it was, views on TikTok.
I just thought it was a fluke, to be honest with you. Howard thought, that's it.
Well, that
We're
was
on.
it. That was it. And then we locked in and focused hard on trying to go viral again. And we kind of found what works, what doesn't work. We still no experts, and we're still trialing
Yeah.
every day now.
Oh, we still don't know what we're doing. Guesswork.
The start of this year, we've seen like Spotify and all those numbers like increasing like crazy numbers.
Spotify, I think that's definitely more important to us. People listening to the music is the biggest compliment we could have.
Yeah.
The videos doing well is amazing, obviously, but yeah, having listeners is the goal. It's the dream.
Yeah, it is the dream. Plus, you can't really get haters on Spotify.
Yeah.
On the video, they'll be smiling away.
Yeah.
There's always someone that digs the knife in and twists it a little bit, which we try and brush off, but you can't help but reply to them, you know.
Yeah.
Haters, bring it on.
Yeah.
Come on, haters. We want it.
Do viral videos change the way you think about music, or do you try to ignore the algorithm and focus on the song?
We try to manipulate social media using different titles and different
Little
things to catch your eye.
The first 3 seconds are vital on social
Because
media.
if we can get 10 people that don't like the song to watch it for 10 seconds, then maybe one person that does like the song will see it. And then they don't care about the video, they care about the music, and then we've found someone.
But yeah, I don't think social media affects the audio. We always try and make the song as good and as original as possible, especially if it's a cover. But it's the videos is where we try and manipulate things and change it and make it as clickbaity as possible to introduce more hate and love. There's more. It's mainly
There's more love.
There's more than hate. But there's always a tiny bit of hate.
If you had to make a playlist of the music that shaped you, the songs that made you decide to start making music together, what would be on it? I know Michael Jackson was a great inspiration for you.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was growing up till still now, we're still obsessed with him. And he's got the new film coming out next month, I think, isn't it?
We don't do anything like. Oh, we did cover a Michael Jackson
he
song.
did Man in the Mirror. Still love him now. But as we were growing up, George started learning guitar when he was about 10 years old, was it? Eight or 10.
But I'd say what shapes our music now?
You started listening to heavier music like Metallica, Megadeth.
I don't think that shaped the music we play today.
No, but that started you off on the guitar, doesn't it?
It did.
So it definitely shaped the music. And you started learning like guitar solos to heavy songs.
Yeah.
So it's all part of the influence, I think.
Yeah.
And I loved a lot of it as well. Yeah, Metallica, Green Day.
It's nothing like our sound today, though, is it?
No, it's nothing like.
Howard likes to go down a rabbit hole on the.
To be fair, I like any and all music. I listen to classical music. I listen to such a wide spectrum of music.
I'd say the music that really influences what we're doing today are the old classics.
Yeah.
They're the things that we're choosing. Yeah, they're the things that we're trying to re-emulate. 60s music, Otis Redding, Johnny Nash,
Van Morrison,
the Beatles, Van Morrison, all of the classics,
the big name,
are what we're trying to do and different. And I would say, but big influences, I would say, that come in directly into the sound. I'd say George Ezra is very much a sound. I feel like his lean into the pop side.
I love Noah Khan as
Definitely,
well.
yeah, Noah Khan.
If I write a song on my own, it tends to be a bit more depressing and
Mumford
a
and
bit more
Sons as well, I think, definitely. From the modern sounds, we definitely are inspired by those names as well. Um, as far as mixing and molding the sound, I'd say.
Yeah.
Your covers, no, brought people in, but original music like Get Loose tells your story. What do you want listeners to discover about you when they hear your own songs?
I think we've all got our own story to tell, and the fact that we can tell our story and people will listen, it's kind of like therapy for me sometimes writing music. I find it a way of dealing with my own emotions, whether it be happy or sad, and doing it through music to me is kind of like therapy. And when people listen to that music, it gives me such insane satisfaction. It's hard to describe, really. Yeah, it really is such an ego boost as well. I mean, we've already got big heads. George
I
disagrees.
I would say Howard does.
No.
And you literally said it yourself. I would say I really like enjoying at the moment lyrically especially I'm enjoying the idea of empowering people to do what they want to do and to feel like they can do anything themselves. The fact that we've come this far blows my mind.
Mhm.
And if we can do it, anyone can do it. If I'm honest, I do think that.
And I love hearing fans say how much it's brought their lives up because a lot of people are struggling right now, and I think it's quite rare to find musicians that are smiling, happy, and are writing happy music. And when people say that it brightens up their day, things like that,
That's amazing.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
that's lovely.
It makes it all
We've heard some crazy stories, and it's hard to believe.
believe. Yeah,
It's
it's
hard to
hard to
believe.
believe.
Yeah, that it does help people that way, but it's certainly very encouraging. It
Yeah.
makes you want to carry on.
And Howard, you left the fire service 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
5 or 6, yeah. It was during COVID.
Yeah,
We
we
were
know.
music was starting to do so well for us that I quit the fire service to do music full time. And then COVID struck and I couldn't do music and I couldn't rejoin the fire service without doing all the training again. So at the time it was a colossal mistake. And I tried on my own doing sort of online sort of stuff on music and I made a little bit of money. But at the time it was a wild, wild mistake. But I had to see it through because I'd already made the decision and thank God I did because it paid off in the end. But yeah, I was in the fire service for 6 years, something like that.
He drove a fire truck.
Yeah,
I've got a
and it was
picture.
great fun. Yeah, it was one of the best jobs in the world. The only other better job I've had is what we're doing now, I'd say. Yeah.
And George, you were an arborist, no? Or tree
I was,
surgeon?
yeah, tree
You
surgeon.
was. Yes.
Yeah, that was hard.
Imagine.
It's a great. I love working outside. There's no doubt about it. That's something I definitely miss. However, working outside when it's dry is very different to working outside when it's raining. And in this country, it's always raining. So yeah, I would happily go back to working outside again though.
Would you?
Oh well, no. I would. It wouldn't be the end of the world though. I would enjoy it. I like working with my hands and I like working outside, definitely.
Yeah, but you prefer do what
I
you're
prefer
doing
working
at the moment.
inside on
You're
my
like,
backside.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And have any of the artists whose songs you've covered ever heard your versions and
One
given you
has
feedback?
Marty Pello.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marty
and
Pello.
Taylor Swift.
Marcipello! Oh, I love
Yeah.
him.
Pello from
That's
what's the
like,
band called?
Wet, wet, wet.
Wet, wet, wet. Yeah, we did Sweet
oh
Little
my
Mystery.
God.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was
Commented on that,
amazing.
and that was like a
That
what on earth kind of
that
moment.
blew my mind.
I
All
think
of his fans tagged him in,
I know
and he
he
saw it
commented
and he commented
and
and
shared as well, I think.
yeah, it was incredible.
And then
Wow.
about a couple of months ago, we had Teddy Swims. We did a Teddy Swims cover of
Oh.
Door, and he commented on that as well, and that was another
That
what on
was
earth moment.
what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, which was crazy, crazy, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the Whiskey Brothers had to record an album in a completely unexpected place, where would you choose and
Oh.
why?
Oh.
Only a beat, I think.
Yeah, beach. I'd like to go to Australia. where we could surf every day.
I'm a big fan of Menorca.
Oh, Menorca.
Oh,
I would go to
Menorca.
Menorca. I used to live in Menorca for a while, and I love it. But I think it's
Well, I've never been, so I'll take George's word for it, and we'll go to Menorca then.
yeah.
But I do know we have quite a large
Would
fan
be
base in
Menorca.
Australia as well.
Yeah.
We're going there for a tour next year. So, but yeah, Menorca or Australia, somewhere with a beach where we can just really
Yeah.
relax, surf.
The snorkeling in Menorca is amazing, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
Not that we can surf, but I like the idea of surfing and becoming a surfer. And I've got the hair for it as well.
Got the
Okay,
hair,
so-
but didn't
George
surf.
used to have the hair for it, but
Shaved
he's
it
just gonna have
off.
to watch me surf, I think, George. You're not allowed to surf, no, unless you got the hair.
If the Whiskey Brothers had to survive a week touring in Spain using only a few Spanish words, which one would you choose?
Oh, okay.
Cerveza.
Cerveza.
It probably should be whiskey. What's whiskey in Spain?
Whiskey's
Whiskey is
the same.
international.
Yeah. Ginebra.
What's Ginebra? What's that?
Gin, isn't it?
Gin. Just all alcohol.
Just alcohol words.
Just alcohol. Okay.
It's Llegamos tarde.
Is it 12 yet?
We're late.
Oh, we're late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
¿Dónde estamos?
Okay.
Where are we? Yeah.
Uh,
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That's what I learned.
Biblioteca, good word.
Gracias, I think would be a
I
big
like
one.
it, yeah. Escúchame.
Escúchame.
That's what that. We used to go to Spain with our father. We had a little apartment, or he did, many years ago. And he used to he'd get drunk and scream "Escúchame." And La Cuenta por favor. He made his own song
Oh
up,
yeah.
which we all used to sing as children, sat around the table. He'd be absolutely drunk, and there was four of us, four siblings, and we'd all sit around the table going "La Cuenta por favor."
We used to sing it. didn't we? That was all we knew in Spanish.
Yeah, that was about the extent of his Spanish. Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question when you're drunk, because it's when you best can speak a language.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah. You seem incredibly kind and present with your followers, always replying to comments and messages. Why is it?
It's hard.
Yeah, you try hard because you have many. So then, yeah. Why is it important for you to keep that close connection with your audience?
Well, I think if people are taking the time out to comment on our videos, then we should take the time out to reply, really. It's as simple as that. It does become a lot of replying. We do spend a lot of time on the phone, and I try not to do it in front of my kids, because I don't want to set an example of being on my phone 24/7. But I think,
I think that's basically it. It still amazes me that people want to send us the encouragement that they do.
Mhm.
So just appreciating what they're sending us is it just seems the right thing to do.
I've always thought if I was to comment on an artist that I like and I got a reply, I know the sort of joy that it brings. So I know us replying brings a lot of people a tiny little bit of joy throughout the day.
If you could reinterpret any song from any genre in your own style, which one would be the most fun challenge?
Oh, a challenge. Bohemian Rhapsody would be a challenge.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I've often thought about the Bohemian Rhapsody, but
I know
you go wrong very quickly.
Yeah, I've done just the singing part of it with the guitar, but I've never done like the full instrumental part of it as well.
It'd be very difficult.
Yeah,
I think that would be the biggest challenge.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the hardest songs in the world to try and take on, isn't it? Maybe we'll do it now. You've challenged us now. We'll have to do it.
Then I challenge you.
Yeah. Oh God!
Oh no! That's what we're doing for the rest of the week now. Yeah. On a banjo.
Yeah.
And you're taking your music from Dublin to Wales and later Mansfield. Do different cities bring out different sides of your live performances?
we just did one in Derby that was the biggest audience we've had.
That was amazing. That was our hometown. So
our hometown, and it was insane.
Yeah.
As soon as we stepped out on stage, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. I struggled to
he did as well.
to calm down and breathe.
We're gonna have to get him some heart medication.
I've just got to get. I think we just got to do it more, and I've just got to get used to the rush of.
I would definitely say that playing in Scotland was
quite
incredible
wild.
as well, because a lot of our covers are Scottish. At first, I was a bit apprehensive. Will they accept us playing Scottish songs in Scotland? But they loved it, and it just made us want to do it more, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we've never been to Ireland, so I'm really excited to go to Ireland. And yeah, and then next year we've just booked an Australian tour as well. So yeah, it's hard to say. We've not done it yet. So
no, we've not been all over the place yet, have we? But
I'm really excited. I think the following year I really want to do Europe as well.
Do America Spain, as well, Spain,
everywhere.
Go everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Families as well, so it's hard to leave them for extended periods.
Yeah. Quick tours.
Quick tours, be done in a couple of weeks tour and back home.
Irish audiences have a reputation for being incredibly warm and loud. In Dublin, you'll share the night with Dom Malin. What can you say about him, first of all?
He's amazing. He's a lovely fella.
He came with us to Birmingham, it was.
Yeah.
And we often don't get to see the support acts because we're hiding backstage to create the illusion that we're bigger than we are. But we heard him in soundcheck, and I've heard him online, and
we were sneaking at the door as well, listening as well.
And he is emotional. He is very vocally gifted. His songwriting is phenomenal. So Dom, if you're watching,
yeah, he's amazing.
Kudos, dude.
Absolutely love his stuff. And he's such a nice guy as well. He's one of the nicest musicians I've ever met, I think.
Yeah. Legend.
Are you expecting Dublin to be then a special night, no, on this tour?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
First time in Ireland, we get to see Dom again because Dom's playing with us. And I'm excited. I think it's a smallish venue, 220, I think. So
quite intimate.
It'll be a nice intimate gig. And it will be a lot of fun to do. Yeah, really excited for that.
And I like the small venues where it's packed out and everyone. It's probably not nice if you're in the crowd and you're packed in like a sardine. But for us on stage,
I think it's quite. I think it
definitely brings a vibe when everyone's shoulder to shoulder. It's great. It's great for us on stage anyway. Yeah, I love it. So I'm so excited. Yeah.
And what would you like to tell all the people coming to your shows?
It won't be like you're packed in like sardines.
I looked at the venue.
It will be nice.
I looked at the venue and they've got some sort of special air conditioning system. So if it is going to be like sardines,
people that come to our show, I think for people that come to our shows, expect some sing-alongs because we do try and get everyone singing along. And also there's a bit of a surprise at every show. So I think the show is not quite what people expect, but hopefully a little bit better.
Oh, and we've got some new songs that aren't released yet that we'll be playing live. So you can't hear them anywhere unless you come and see us live, which is come and see us live.
You convinced me. Yeah, ready. I just want to wish you lots of luck on your tour and encourage you to come to Spain. And we'd love to see you perform live, you know.
Okay. We will 100% be coming to Spain. That is part of our dream is to come.
I think it will be 2027 before we come, though. But we will be coming. Yeah, definitely.
It's been a real pleasure. I can't wait to meet. Hopefully, we'll meet you in Spain sometime.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be fantastic.
Or maybe somewhere else, no? In Europe.
Yeah, if you ever want to come to any shows, then obviously you're invited.
We'll give you a special discount.
Special discount.
Thank you very much. VIP.
Of course. We'll give you
VIP.
VIP.
We'll get you a lanyard and